Hi everyone, Nifty Thrifty Girl featuring another Singer 401A today. This, of course, is the Slant Matic, and it's dubbed by some to be the greatest machine ever made. Of course, Singer definitely says that. It is a very nice machine. It's top end, top quality of its time. It does have over 30 built-in stitches, as well as having the capability to use the top hat cams. And it is a slant shank machine. It uses a Class 66 drop-in horizontal bobbin, and it lifts. You have a panel here that opens, and it has a stitch chart of primary patterns and then secondary combination patterns. And how you create those patterns are different letter combinations of the two dials. The front dial pushes in and turns. The rear dial pulls out and turns. And when you have the dials set at the specific letters, this is the stitches that it creates. And this is not all the stitches. There's more, but this is just some basic ones that you could access quickly. Lots of different settings. AK3 is straight stitch, BL is zigzag, and actually there is stitch or needle position. It's adjustable. A, B, and C are needle positions, right, center, and left. So there's a lot of things on here that a lot of people don't think about this machine featuring, but it really does. And it does sew every pattern with a double needle. And the nice thing about these Slant-O-Matic machines is you do not have to buy a special double needle. You can actually insert two needles in the needle clamp side by side, and it will sew double needle that way. Very cool. This particular machine is about a 7 or 8 on the cosmetic condition scale. A lot of elbow grease has been put into it. It had a lot of residue on it. It still does have some, but it's just been on there so long that some of it just won't come off. Like deep paint scratches and paint wear, there's not really any. There's some light dings and some light wear spots where the paint is thin right along the edge. But for heavy paint damage, there is none. It's in really good shape. You have a threading chart inside the nose that shows you how to thread from your thread guide down. And you have your 2 spool pins on the top. Of course, your bobbin winders over here on the wheel. This is your reverse and your stitch length. This particular machine does come with original accessory box. It has the straight stitch needle plate on the top layer, as well as the straight stitch foot, the button sewing foot, the special purpose foot, the seam or fabric guide, and then this is your little storage area for your bobbins. And on the second layer, you have your ruffler, your zipper foot, your hemmer foot, and your binder. You have a large screwdriver, a lint brush, and 4 of the 5 original cams store in the box. The 5th cam will not fit on the post, so your 5th cam can always be in the machine. These are the original 5 cams that came with the machine. These are 5 stitch patterns that the machine does not create. Of the other 17 patterns that are available, the machine creates them all with its internal cam stack, so it's kind of redundant to buy a complete cam set because this machine already sews them. It does come with an original manual. The first couple pages are missing, but all of the pertinent information is still here from page 5 on. How to put your needle in, your threading, your bobbin winding, your settings. All your pertinent information is still here all the way through the book. So that is included, and actually that stores right in top of the accessory box. And also included with this machine is a buttonholer for slant shank machines. And with it comes its own instruction manual, templates, and the really important thing is that this needle plate is included, or needle cover plate, I should say. This is absolutely required for this buttonholer to work on the 401, and it is. So you get the buttonholer too. And if I can get it back in the box the way it belongs. Of course, it's not going to go. There it goes. So you get that as well. Okay, she's serviced and ready to go. Same as all of our machines are. It's ready to do a zigzag, so we'll go ahead and do zigzag to start. Reverse. Forward. And we'll do one of the stitches here. We'll do H and L. It's what I kind of like to call the checkerboard stitch. And there's your checkerboard made with an internal. Nice. This machine seems to be pretty okay with tensions. It's not very grumpy. I mean, a lot of the singers of this era are really grumpy when it comes to tension. They're very fussy. But this one seems to be pretty good. Now I'm going to put 5 layers of denim under here. And we're going to go to AK3, which is straight stitch. AK and 3. And we're going to put the denim under there. And I'm using a size 16 needle. And of course, with a fabric this big, you don't want it to push it to its speed maximum because you will break a needle. It only has and this is 5 to 6 layers of denim. And of course your 401 is tabletop ready, or you can put it in a cabinet. And there's also carrying cases available. You can't see it very well there, but that's some very nice stitches on the denim. So that is the 401A. My email is under the video if you have any questions. And also remember that this machine is unique to itself. If you're watching this video on another seller's listing, the machine that the seller is selling is not going to act so or look like this machine that I'm making a video of. And in my opinion, if you're buying from a seller that doesn't know enough about the machine to make their own video, then you should be a little leery of what you're buying. So this is 401A. Email me with questions, and it'll be available on eBay in just a few minutes.